Okay, we're in between. It's the in-between days in big style, isn't it? New Year is on its way. The holidays, Christmas has just passed. What can you be doing? Well, what if you decided that today's the day you're going to go for that tromp you've been meaning to go for? And when I say tromp, I mean big walk in nature. I found myself the other day just stopping in the park and putting my hand on the tree, and I can never, I'm always amazed by the way that it makes me feel. And this year, we spent some time with lots of lovely experts this year who gave us guidance on certain areas of well-being. And one of them was Alexis Johnson, who is the RSPB Nature and Wellbeing Engagement Officer, who is all about nature prescriptions. Now, this is giving people ideas on how to improve their well-being by engaging with nature. And she was such a delight. We talked about the science of it. We talked about how it felt. And so I asked her, what is the best way that we can make that connection with nature really matter?
Let go. I've spent my whole career working with children, and they get it. It comes naturally to them. Once you have shown them a tree and said, yeah, you can climb it, they're up the tree. When you do that for an adult, they're like, oh, someone might judge me, or they worry. They'll worry about being judged. They'll worry about falling or hurting themselves. Of course, yes, be cautious, but let yourself be more childlike. Poke a puddle, pick up a mini beast, and be blown away by how adorable it is, or how hideous it is, or how proud of yourself you are for picking up that mini beast. Like, sit with that for a minute.
But, sometimes you can't get to nature. Maybe you're in an urban environment, or maybe your world is set up in such a way that it's not easy to get out. And when I was speaking to Alexis, I said this to her. I was like, the thing is that sometimes I just can't get to the park, and I don't have like a garden where I've got flowers and everything. And what she said next changed the way I behave towards nature during the day.
I think a lot of it's to do with reframing your idea of what nature is. Try not to think of nature as a park, a green space, a nature reserve. Of course, those are beautiful places. Yes, they are absolutely part of nature. But so are the weeds that are growing in the cracks. So is the moss and the lichen that's growing on bricks. So is your favorite tree on your school run. You can still look at the sky on your way back from the corner shop and see the clouds and the sun and the moon and birds flying overhead. You can still hear swifts screeching through the sky. There's so many opportunities to connect with nature without actually being in a park or in a green space. And we know that a lot of the health inequalities that people experience tend to be in the same areas as where people don't have access to green space either. So hopefully something like the nature prescription can help sort of work around both of those challenges.
I definitely find myself, when the rain is raining, I see the drops on the window and I think, oh, there's nature, there it is. And even when I feel like if I give my son a hug, or my my daughter a hug, or my husband a hug, and I feel that breath, I'm like, you know what? We are nature. I feel connected because we're breathing in the same space and at the same time. So you can find nature everywhere. And at this point, in the gloomy days between the two holidays, finding nature wherever you can and connecting with it will boost your mood. I'll be back tomorrow with another episode of Everyday Positivity for you. In the meantime, have a great day, and remember, you have 100% got this.
We live in a culture obsessed with dieting, weight loss, and exercise, and that can make eating disorder behaviors easy to miss. But the reality is, eating disorders are serious mental illnesses that take a major toll on your health and your life. But recovery is possible. Eating disorders are more common than you might think. Chances are you know someone who is struggling with one, or maybe you're struggling yourself. If you're concerned about an eating disorder in yourself or a loved one, I want to introduce you to Equip. Equip is a fully virtual, evidence-based eating disorder treatment program that helps patients achieve lasting recovery at home. Every Equip patient is matched with a multidisciplinary care team that includes a therapist, dietitian, medical provider, and mentors. And you get a personalized treatment plan that's tailored to your unique goals and challenges. Equip treats patients of all ages and all eating disorder diagnoses. It's covered by insurance, and there's no wait list. If you think that you or a loved one could be struggling with an eating disorder, don't wait to get help. Visit equip.health to learn more. That's equip.health.
For 25 years, Brightview Senior Living Associates have been committed to creating a vibrant culture and delivering exceptional services, making Brightview a great place to work and live. If you're looking for a rewarding opportunity to serve your local community and grow, we want you to join our team. Brightview Senior Living is growing and actively seeking vibrant associates to join our community teams, including directors, healthcare, activities, hospitality, and dining. Apply today at careers.brightviewseniorliving.com. Equal employment opportunities. Text BV Jobs to 97211 to apply.
Eating healthy doesn't mean you have to eat out at a pricey restaurant. Healthy Choice Simply Steamer's grilled chicken and broccoli Alfredo is an easy, high-protein meal with nothing artificial. The steam tray keeps the sauce separate, so you get crisp broccoli, creamy Alfredo sauce, and tender grilled chicken that's delicious every time. And it's a satisfying meal with 28 grams of protein. You can find it in the frozen aisle. Healthy Choice. What having it all tastes like.